So the first thing I want to do and I want to talk about is that I want to at least try to get a higher tier in not in Royal Battle but in duels. And by getting a higher tiers in duels, I'm getting much more rewards, which I really want. And I want to at least try to get to tier 6 by the end of December. So that's my plan, 2 months. I'm giving myself 2 months because I'm free to play. I don't have a lot of resources, especially when it comes on to skill the rumors. Now, skill the rumors is very important because normally most of the SSR and the SP unit wants max skills to be somewhat usable. For example, Kinara, she wants max skill so that you reduce her orbs cost to 0 when she uses her second skills. And of course, you want her to be at max skill if you want her to play all the tools that she used when she used her third skills. So it's very, very important. This skill right here is not, it's really good, but it's not my main focus right now. So if I can get max skill right here and max skill right here, I'm good. Now, I'm gonna show you the team I want to plan to use by the end of December or somewhere mid-December. I should be able to at least rank them up, skill them up, and I'll be able to use them in PvP because my gear right now is on point and it's really good. Now I'm gonna show you my Shoten gear first. So I have two sets for Shoten, and Shoten is at, I think it's at 100% crit. Let's see. No, he's at 98%. So I basically need him to go move. He's on a fast set. He's not really fast, but he has speed slot 2, which I need him to be somewhat fast. And he is on damage. This is a bad set right here. So I think I can replace it if I do get a set that a shadow set that has probably crit rate or crit damage and attack and speed. Let me show you the gear. So it's 11 speed here, 11 here, crit damage 18%, attack 3%, which is good. And show you the rest of the gears. So it's all around speed on most of the souls. He has about 178% crit damage. So I can eventually switch this. So I have a different set for Shoten and it's Juso, and he has around 192% crit damage, over 100% crit, but it's just 5 by 5%, and he has 180 speed with a decent amount of attack, which is he's really good with this set. I have seen him work absolutely well in some of the draft duels because he has a chance to apply shield to my team, and he absorbs and mitigates a lot of damage, which is really, really good. Now I want to have Kinara built, and I just want her to be on this set. Now, ideally, this is not the best set for her, but I'm wondering if I should switch Shoten to this set and put Kinara on Shoten set. So I have to think about that. So ideally, I would want her to be a good amount of speed, and I think 210 speed is okay. Plus 95 speed is good as well. I can increase the speed by to about 100 and probably 10 if I want to, because I have a slot, a max speed roll on a soul, so I can do that if I want to. But I think this is an okay set, because if I do switch, and I will lose a lot of attack and a lot of crit damage. And she's fairly good. She is at a good set. Now this guy Hako, I think is very useful, and this is the Shikigami that I am going to skill up this week. So I'm trying to save a lot of the skill rumors that I have, and I at least want to get him to max skill here and here. His skill 1 is useless, so I really don't want to have this to be upgraded. It's useless. But basically, he's on a 3-name set with speed, HP, and I would really want him to have a good amount of HP. He's at 30k HP, but I think I would really want to achieve 40k HP. So if I do eventually get something to switch this out with, because it gives defense, I really don't want defense. So if I get a soul set that has HP percentage, I think I can at least get around 40k HP. But I just need to find a soul set that replace the speed and replace the speed right here. And he will eventually gain 60 plus speed, so he will be at around 269 speed, which is fairly okay. That means that he will definitely get the first turn. This girl right here, I think she is really good, and I'm running this set. The bad thing about this set is that it gives me 19 speed, and I really don't want her to be at a fast speed. I want the team, my enemy's team, to move before she gets her turn, so she has a higher chance to activate the arrow thing that seals, suppress, and silence, and also applies heal down. I really want her to get around 130 effect resistance, but right now I have to settle with this. I'm just going to show you the roles that I have. Effect resistance, effect hit, effect resistance, effect hit. So you want something like this. Effect resistance, it doesn't have effect hit, it has speed, which is bad. If it did went into HP, that would be super good. This right here has no effect resistance, and it has no effect hit. So if I do eventually get a soul set to replace, if I do eventually get a Short Bizon set to replace this that has effect resistance and effect hit, or an HP or defense, this will be really good if I can at least get some rolls in effect resistance, because effect resistance I'm really needing that, because I don't want her to be stunned, because if she's stunned by, or if she is controlled by any Shikigami that has a control skill, or any soul set that has control, she will be useless, because she can't use her divine arrow, which has a 40% chance to activate while she's in the realm. But yeah, so effect resistance, effect hit right here. So this can be replaced as well. So if I replace it with effect hit, with effect resistance, I think this will be really good. So yeah, this is our final set, this is our final stats. Alright, so the final Shikigami I want to work on is my Kaiohime, and I want to try this set out. It's really fast. It's not that fast, but it's 109 speed. Has a good amount of effect resistance, and it has a good amount of speed as well, and has some crit rate. Now, I'm unsure if this soul set is the ideal soul set for her, or I think I may have to switch it to um, probably like uh, um, this soul set right here. Let me see if I can find it. A fortune cat that has a lot of speed, but I don't have a fortune cat that has huge amount of speed. So I think I want to try this sets out first. So it's decent amount of attack as well, because it's attack right here and attack right here, and with speed but with effect resistance, and speed right here, speed right here, and effect resistance and speed right here. So it's all around with good amount of speed and good amount of effect resistance. So I'm gonna try this out. So I am supposed to achieve a team that is really defensive, has a lot of damage, and has a lot of support by the end of December. So in terms of skill ups for Miketsu, I don't think she really needs skills up because we don't have a higher activation rate for um, her arrows to prop, because you cannot level this skill up, and we don't have any increased effect hit for these debuffs, and I don't think I'm going to use this skill for damage because she has no crit rate. So no skill ups really necessarily needed, but we need skill ups for Tayo Jaime, Kinara, and Haku. So these three Shikigamis, I will have to skill them up by the end of December, and I do have um, Logbone, Tayo Jaime, and Miketsu to upgrade their rank to G6. Yeah. So that's the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy and you learned something new. If you did like the video, please leave a like and subscribe for more content.